Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Man killed, woman injured as gunmen and soldiers traded bullets in Kingston. A man was killed and a woman injured during a reported gun battle between armed thugs and members of the Jamaica Defense Force in downtown Kingston on Monday. It's reported that a group of armed men attacked and shot a man along Lower Chantilly Lane. The man later died of the injuries at the Kingston Public Hospital. Reporters were informed that the attackers were on their way out of the area when they came in contact with members of the JDF along Haywood Street. This led to an exchange of gunfire. One man was shot and killed, and a firearm recovered. The other men escaped on foot. A female bystander was injured in the exchange of gunfire. A search has been launched for the gunmen. Crawford vows revenge for a defeat in Portland Eastern. Firebrand politician Damon Crawford on Sunday night launched a scathing attack on the husband and wife team of Darrell and Anne-Marie Valls while vowing he will have revenge for his defeat in the 2019 by-election in East Portland. Acknowledging that he had not been in East Portland since losing to Anne-Marie Valls, Crawford said, "We did kind of feel away." However, he argued that despite the defeat, there was some consolation as he polled the highest number of votes ever by a People's National Party candidate in that constituency. "I had to be here tonight for two reasons. The first is that I need revenge for what has happened in East Portland," Crawford commented. He added, "Portland never do me nothing, but sometimes Jonah cannot be comfortable till Jonah go where Jonah should be. But when me or I say them choose Judas over Jonah, me say go and shake a calling bell. I will go somewhere else." Crawford's comment came ahead of the presentation of the candidate for East and West Portland in the form of Colin Shaker Framebell and Doreen Campbell respectively. "I recognize that I am the biggest achievement that the Vols and the Vols has ever had. And everywhere they go, they say we beat Damien, we beat Damien, we beat Damien. But little did they know that me send two and me catch a sword at them, we go straight, and I say revenge the master," Crawford stated. Crawford also asserted that benefits in Portland are not reaching ordinary people. At first, they had Father Shark, then they had Baby Shark, then they had Mother Shark and Marie Valls. "So therefore, I need Doreen to go take on Father Shark because too much shark in the business. Too much shark and the sharks are taking everything for themselves," Crawford stated. Police increased presence in Negril following spate of robberies. Following a security meeting on Sunday, the police in Westmoreland have taken steps to increase their presence in Negril and other areas of the parish in a bid to stem the widespread robberies taking place there. Acting head of the Westmoreland Police Division, Deputy Superintendent of Police Adrian Hamilton, says the police have so far apprehended 3 men who were intercepted in a motor vehicle and who are suspected to be members of a syndicate of criminals originating from other parishes. "We have developed a quick response team, motorcycles from Negril to Little London," Hamilton told Negril stakeholders at a security meeting called by the Negril Chamber of Commerce and Industry late Sunday evening at the Negril Treehouse. Hamilton said, along with support from Area 1, the quick response unit now on the ground will be enhanced with an allocation of more than 70 motorcycles that were recently provided to the police force. "We have beefed up the personnel within the zone for Area, that is Negril and Little London police areas," the acting commander of the Westmoreland Police Division added, revealing that the latest robberies have taken place along the Grange Hill, Little London and Negril corridors. Stakeholders who attended the meeting expressed relief of the news of the enhanced security measures. Dalton Hill, owner of Lighthouse Inn, located on the West End Road, said he was scared following the series of robberies, but after the meeting he's feeling reassured. "I am very much able to sleep better tonight because I have spoken about what should be the solution, and I am very comfortable now," Hill told reporters. Similar sentiments were being expressed by Elaine Broughton Allen, president of the Negril Chamber of Commerce and Industry. "I was really heartened by what the police officers have to say. I am grateful to hear the community saying that they can now sleep well tonight, and that reassured me that this meeting was very successful," Bradley Allen stated. The police have also established a WhatsApp group with members of the business community where they can report suspicious activities and individuals. Hamilton said the enhanced measures will continue over the period of the Christmas holidays and into January. Although deployment of resources, we are committed to continuing and beefing them up, utilizing as much covert activities as we can, especially from now into Christmas period and beyond, Hamilton assured stakeholders. Children's advocates say shooting of 12-year-old highlights need for parents to better monitor children. Children's advocate Diana Gardner Harrison says the incident in which 12-year-old Amarka Brown was shot and killed once again brings to the fore the need for parents and guardians to be extremely careful in monitoring children. The Jonathan Grant High School student was found on the floor of a bedroom with a gunshot wound to the head on Saturday. Police have not yet classified the death. Speaking with reporters, Ms. Gardner Harris said the incident highlights the need for parents to ensure children do not find themselves in unsafe environments. She said parents must exercise increased vigilance, especially as the Christmas season approaches.
Incidents like these bring to the fore the unsafe environments that some of our children find themselves in. The matter is very fresh, so we don't have all the details, but suffice it to say, if 12-year-old has access to a firearm, despite the circumstances, it means that there was some inappropriate exposure, one, to that weapon, and also an issue of supervision. And so it's very sad, of course. We feel for the family because this is a great loss. But we want to use this opportunity as well to just point out to adults just how overly careful they have to be, almost to the point of being obsessed with being that adult that pays attention to every detail and who assumes that things could go wrong, because we want to ensure that we err on the side of caution in the protection of our children. Christmas is a time of great merriment. And we have lots of things going on, lots of parties, lots of occasions, lots of family coming around, people visiting and so on. And really, it usually sometimes creates that feeling that all is well. Most times it is, but again, persons who do not mean children well use opportunities like this to get close to them and to have the violations perpetuated against them. And so it's very important that we don't let our guard down, even in this era of merriment, because this is when things can happen, and we want to avoid those things from happening.
Woman among 3 arrested in relation to cable theft in St. Anne. 3 people, including a woman, are in police custody in relation to the theft of cables belonging to telecommunications provider Flow following a bizarre series of events in St. Anne. Residents reported the mounted roadblocks about 5:15 Monday morning along the Mines Main Road after receiving a report that vehicles were being stolen from a party in an adjoining community. On encountering the roadblock, the driver and passenger of a truck abandoned the vehicle and fled. The driver of a Toyota Vaxi drove up behind the truck, then attempted to reverse, losing control of the vehicle in the process. The vehicle went over an embankment. 2 men ran from the crashed vehicle, leaving a female. The residents reportedly began mobbing the female. A policeman who went to her assistance was forced to discharge 2 rounds from his live firearm after a member of the mob began squeezing his throat. The abandoned truck was searched and flow copper wires discovered. Residents searched the area, and the 2 men who reportedly ran from the truck were held and handed over to the police. Both vehicles were towed to Ocherest Police Station for further processing. One of the suspects, a construction worker of Chester District, St. Anne, was out on bail for attempted larceny and malicious destruction of property. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell